From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back. And today on the hill, Framber Valdez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Just about to get started, Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Detroit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Tigers are looking very strong so far this season. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Second, left fielder.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Gets him to chase after that one. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
In the air, left field. And it falls. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
One out. Runner at second. Romy Gonzalez will hit next. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Trevor Story.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
So up next, Colt Keith, homered last night, added another hit as well.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This one in the air. Rafaela moving under it. 2 away now.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Ripped on a line to center. Connor Falefa under it. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
That's down.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Hey.
Clips the outside corner. That is strike 2.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Second inning here, no score. And they'll do it again. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Man at first, 1 away. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Ball, that's low.
Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away.
That's out.
Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
First baseman Connor Wong.
Hey!
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit.
Oh, diving stop from his knees, the throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
All loaded up. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Amazing catch to end the inning, and he strands the bases loaded. Pitchers flat out love it when their teammates sacrifice their bodies to make a play.
Back at Comerica Park, here's Riley Green. Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
The 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Struck him out swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Jahmai Jones. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 7. Right fielder.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Out towards left center. Connor Falefa on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. We plate 2 full, no score. Back here in Detroit, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Goodness, I think just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and stayed triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And it gets down for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey.
That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. McGonigal over to Torres. Over to first, safe. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Yeah.
Narvaez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these out.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ball 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Fought off foul. That's out to center field. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. This one in the near center field. Connor Falefa settles under this one, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Into center. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
That's a ball.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this.
Trevor Story.
This is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Grant Herter.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Here's Trevor Story.
Hey!
In there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gonzalez on third with 2 out. Line drive and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now Cedar Rafaela in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. Colton Pete up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Abreu tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dinkler.
That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers, left
Riley
fielder,
Green, the next to hit, doubled his first time. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for the Tigers,
1 down at the plate. Jahmai Jones, 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. On a line out towards center. Base hit. McGonigal round second on his way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now 4-2. Back here in Detroit, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Red Sox. Baseman Marcelo Meyer.
Drilled out towards left center field. Baez makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
1 out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez.
0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That misses the zone. And it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Connor Falefa, the base runner at first with 1 out. Chopped left side. Over to Torres. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4, Tigers 2. Back at Comerica Park. Javi Baez digs in right side. Steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
Hey.
On the ground to third. Meyer to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Torres.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. On the ground. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. Golden opportunity right here. That's outside, and it's 1-0. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slate, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moran getting cranked up as well. That one to first. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Connor Wong digs in now.
Red Sox, first baseman Connor Wong.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Brant Herter departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Brennan Hanafy takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the
So
Red
stepping
Sox,
in for Boston,
left fielder,
Roman Anthony. Runner on the go. Left field. He's got it.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. One left for the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back. McGonigal recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Jones.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. And we're all square. It's 4-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Patrick Sandoval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Wenzel Perez, 1 for 2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Tied at 4. And that's fouled off. The 1-1. Out to short, Rafaela. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
In the air to left center, Connor Falefa on the move. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lined into right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Back at Comerica Park. Top of inning number 7.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Tied at 4. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hanafi, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Rafaela in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging for the K.
Oh, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter.
Story on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late.
No,
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Meyer in the box now. Takes strike 1. through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. He goes down looking. And the Red Sox lead one. Still all square at 4 apiece. Set for the last half of the 7th. Gleyber Torres, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And they get the out.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Cole Keith.
Yeah, doesn't chase, doesn't cheat, just waits for something he can drive.
Yeah, I'd say he's the definition of a professional hitter. You miss your spot, you're paying for it.
That one clips the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Popped up left side. Meyer under it. And there are 2 outs. Dylan Dingler will hit next. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Hard liner. And that should be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Fouls away the first offering. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious.
I just want to say thank you for everybody joining my stream. I usually play not talking, but if you guys have any questions, let me know, please.
And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Yo.
The 2-2. And it stays fair. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
Man, he just absolutely.
Yeah, I'm playing franchise. I'm playing today's Tigers game. Yeah. This is the only way I'll ever be able to see Scooble again this year. So I got Scooble not hurt.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Patrick Sandoval will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
I put my headset on so I can speak better.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 3.
Pitching chaos that we just throw relievers at. We'll see what happens, honestly. I mean, anything can happen in baseball. I mean, other players can step up, not to his level.
This one in the air, center field. Connor Falefa under it, and that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look
That's
ahead
crazy because Acuna got hurt the day before.
And the Red Sox 4.
And now Scooble, I mean, he was in the early running.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
I mean, the Mets have no excuse. There is no excuse for the Mets. At some point, they just
And that one is
it ain't it.
And that's ball
Sorry,
one.
man.
Fought off foul.
Play some Road to the Show after this. I only play one franchise game a day when I stream, but every game that I play, I stream.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I think they need to get rid of Lindor. Honestly, I think he's like a cancer from an outside perspective. I just think he doesn't fit at all, like chemistry-wise.
This one smoked on its way.
Shit.
Here.
Oh, man.
And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Home run I've given up in like, I don't even remember the last home run I gave up, honestly.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Guy is washed. He gave up like back-to-back walk-off home runs earlier this year.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green gets there. He's under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike 1. That one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Got him, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 8th. Zach McKinstry getting a hit.
Met bullpen 7.
And first offering is fouled off.
The Mets fans still there. The Mets are good in this game. And
foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Bounced up the middle. Gonzalez. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually
I like the animations this year in this game.
That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
And gave it a ride.
That fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So back to the top of the order. Gleyber Torres up to hit. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, the Tigers lead it 6-5.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman Roman Gonzalez.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Will Vest.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
First pitch swinging. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Up the middle. Torres fires over to first. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. This could end it. And 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club.
9 in a row, boys.
The player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
$28.9. I am the DH on the Rockies in my road to the show.
Wang digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Well, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight.
See if I can get stolen base here.
It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Step off throw to first. Wang back on a dive. Snell, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Here goes the runner. So Watt puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
I would like to say that I contributed to that walk by trying to steal.
1 out. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Runner edges away at second. Runners on the move. Slide. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe.
Let's go.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now Jordan Beck. Here's a 1-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Jay Wang.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good job.
And now the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. Step off, throw to first. Wang dives back in safely. 0-2 now. Runner on the go. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Rockies strand one. It's 5-0.
I can't wait to get off the Rockies. I got traded. I was on the Angels, and I requested a trade because I didn't want to be on the Angels because they're never going to win. And then I went to the Rockies, and I'm like, never going to win here, so I'm going to try to get on my third team soon.
Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Oh. In the air to left center. And that is that. One down. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. And a pop-up right side.
That sucked.
2 down. Wang played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs
wasting my career.
Good signs in this one, though.
Yeah, I got 4 stolen bases now.
Wang steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Wang, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Tucker moving under this one, 2 away down. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Wang.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the air to left center, Pajes under it. 1 down. Wang digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Wang digs in. A few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Singy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with a knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Wang with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Jay Wang is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now it's going to be Jay.
I'm going to see how many years I can get out of this guy, how much of a career I can make.
That's Wang, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Drilled out towards left center field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Lead runner around second. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out.
I tried to go back.
Well, not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some.
And that'll do it. Runner at second here, one gone.
I play this game recklessly, and I make a lot of mistakes.
Ball.
But the main thing is I have fun.
Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. De La Cruz under it. 2 down. Jay Wang.
The computer is starting to figure me out, and I gotta change my change it up a bit.
Ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one in the air. De La Cruz gets under it. That's out number 2. Wang with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
What up? How are you doing, Ethan?
1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jay Wang. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Just missed it.
Thanks.
Really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Wang, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And a swing and a
Goodness,
He's been very
that's...
consistent with his command out
Oh
there.
my goodness, I have no good plate discipline.
At the knees.
I was doing good for like the first month of the season, and now I'm like struggling.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
That one fouled off. Inside, and that's ball one. This one in the air, right field. Benson on his way over. One away. Wang stepping in now, down one, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutching these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to.
Wang had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
I'm having a horrible series. I'm playing myself off the All-Star team this season.
Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies.
With my
quickly to his splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Wang wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still two challenges left for them. Man at second. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one becomes property of the beast. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 16th homer of the year. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just...
Well, it was about time.
And right there, eyes got big, hit the ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
That one at triple digits.
I can't even see this pitcher. He's blended into the background. It's crazy. So it's hard. It's really hard to see.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand.
Ooh, that sucked. I thought it was a little bit over.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Moniak.
This game is so hard to hit in.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Trash.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Yeah, I know.
First base, get out of this.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Luis Ariz stands in.
They really need to update the engine in this game. They need to put collision physics where, like, you collide with the players instead of run through them. Because it's so dumb. It does. I think it was better last year than this year. Because I don't know. It's just some of the glitches and bugs in this game really bother me. Why they can't do this better? I would be willing to buy this. They actually did offer a monster update.
Wang stepping in now.
And like cosmetic, like you could do cosmetic changes and just put it in the next year with through patches.
Keep applying pressure.
I want a really good baseball game. Like this is like using technology that's like old, like.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
I know this is a new one, but I think they should make this game every 2 years instead of having it out every year. Just focus on every other year so you can make it really, really good. I mean, it's good now, but I mean, some of it's just really cheesy and low quality looking. Like, it's very uneven.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when you bat like that.
Wang.
It would be cool if it was like open world, like 2K for basketball, where you're walking around doing stuff, meeting other people.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul.
Don't be surprised to fall on the ground to the corner.
See this here.
If they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ball out. The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly.
Wang. Certainly not the reason they lost this game. 2 homers on the day.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
That was the best game I've had in a long time. Yeah, I know. Scooble's out. He got hurt he's out for the year probably. And now they're not going to be able to get anything. Like, if they were to trade him in the trade deadline, they would have got something if he wouldn't have got hurt. Or if they would have traded him in the offseason last year, they would have got a lot. And then the next team would have had to worry about him getting hurt. So now Scooble's going to be on the Tigers probably the rest of his career. He's only getting about half the money.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the
And so, yeah,
Rockies.
that'll be, I'm happy for him to get healthy and all that. I want him to come back. But I wouldn't, if I was another team, I wouldn't pay him at all. I wouldn't even take him.
Wang went deep twice in his last
And I
game.
like him too, but just from like a business standpoint, baseball, it's like he's already had 2 surgeries on his arms.
He's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
And so now he's just hurt again. He's got like loose bones or something.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Wang in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
My guy in this game right now is 23, so I still got a long ways to go. Hopefully I don't get injured. I'm trying to keep my durability up.
Stretch runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
This one in the air, center field.
Should be an RBI.
He's got it. Runner takes the home.
Yeah, there we go. RBI.
And they lead by 2.
I'll take that.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Nice. Nice. Where are you from, by the way?
Up next for the Rockies, the designated hitter.
I live out in Seattle. It's not my hometown, though.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we are.
That was sick.
This is where we see
27 doubles. I'm not even out of the month of May yet.
a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Hunter Goodman will hit next. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Right on.
Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean. Runner takes off. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 down. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jay Wang. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Hit slowly on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Wang locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boo. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here. In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
My goodness.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Wow.
Comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And now 1 and 2. That one missed.
He doesn't want anything to do with me, it looks like.
So the tying run at second. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. Here's a 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily.
Let's go.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a.
That's stolen base number 5.
Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard on the ground to first. They get one out, but the tying run comes in.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate.
Do I try to steal home here?
He puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
1-2 down, and the runner's coming home. Out towards right center field. Carroll has a beat on it. Brings it in.
Oh, shit.
A long throw, and that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, we're in extras here. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled off.
I know you told me.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is really
I know.
With his speed. A base hit's probably going to be.
I'm reckless when I play this game. I can't help it.
Run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand this arm right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fights it off.
That looked higher to me than what it was. I can't see that ball very well.
0-2 now. On the ground. Arenado to first in time. Nice play off the bounce. Wang with a nice showing despite the loss.
Well, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
I mean, I had a good game either way, but I gotta train my player soon. I'm about to hit overall 75. I mean, it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna hit like 60 home runs a year pretty quickly after 75.
Working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Moniak on at first, nobody out. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Wang, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Oh, this game frustrates me.
second baseman.
Wang steps in. Team still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
This is what I'm about this game. Watch this. Oh,
the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, some
swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Jay Wang. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. That is the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good. Wang had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
those are my goals for the season. $75 feels really good compared to 74.
Jay Wang now in play. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Wang wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Wang not happy about that call.
Screw it. We'll use them both. Same spot.
So they're now out of challenges. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Foul ball. On the ground, Perdomo. On to first, 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, the
Wang,
designated hitter,
23 years old,
Wang.
and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Rolled over to third. Arenado to first, in time. 2 away. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Wang in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Schreiber making his 30th appearance of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-1. Swung on, popped up left side. Perdomo under it. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball.
I know.
Right,
Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it.
Wang had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Oh, the Mets are better in real life in this game.
Jay Wang getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Jay Wang. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. McGill with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
This one smoked out to left. And there are 2 down. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively.
That was the hardest hit ball I've hit in a long time.
Swings over the top of that one. That's a slider for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air to left center. Thomas on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Mets leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
Up and in, ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. that ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And we have a tie ball game. It's one.
How about that?
He kept swinging.
Long at bat.
Well,
home runs.
He just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
I wish it was like men on base, though.
Wang.
Ooh, that was my pitch. That was definitely my pitch.
Moniak on at first, nobody out.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Luis Ariz stands in. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. On to Simeon. And two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big.
Wang had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
I'm just glad that I'm like, despite all of my struggles, I'm still like leading the league in a lot.
Wang.
Oh no! Stop!
Man at second. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Through that one, it's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Hard hit left side. And that is that.
At least I hit it hard.
Back here in Denver. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. Swinging a foul out of play.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
He's got it. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wang in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that one becomes property of the beast. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Wang stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Wang wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Wang really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Jay Wang, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies.
At this rate, I'll be happy to get 30 home runs.
1 down. Jay Wang, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies.
Well, these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 down.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
You do that, man. Thank you for coming on again. I appreciate your support.
High fly ball, right field. Thomas going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Wang locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
I'll try to hit a home run out for you on your way out.
Foul ball there. The Rockies with a chance to get back into it. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field. And that's the inning. Wang digging in now. Nothing cooking this inning, but they've still got a shot with 2 away.
Yeah, that's all it takes, Boog. One swing, one base runner, and suddenly it's game on.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and now 3-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they close the gap. It's 7-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this.
Wang with a solid contribution, even despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Jay Wang getting locked in, leading his squad. One down. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies.
Yep, that ball went out.
Wang went deep in his most recent game. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. Yeah.
Perfect example right there. Like you're better than this, Sony. Like,
Wang batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Foul ball. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And brings it in at the wall.
Well, I did think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Wang at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
I think this is going to be my last game, guys.
Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
That guy should have went to third.
Luis Ariz stands in. And the 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Eldridge. And the inning is over. Here in San Francisco. Ready to begin the 8th. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies.
Well, these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Out towards right center field. Sanchez settles under this one. One away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Wang steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home. Wang with an okay game in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, guys. And as always, just like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Peace.